called Village Cuisine. Village kasi nasa gilid ng village. And of course, I'm here with my stylist, Sidney Yap. But he didn't style me today because I styled myself. And we're gonna talk about the wedding fashion. So let's go inside. Let's check it out. Of course, now I'm here with my stylist, Sidney Yap, and we're gonna talk about my 3 wedding gowns.
That's a lot for a normal person. So you have to consider she's a celebrity, that's why she has 3 gowns. But if you're a normal person, 1 is enough.
I really wanted to have kasi diba, a 3-day wedding.
Yes, that's why.
But it was a 2-day wedding. So the first one is by Filipino Dubai-based designer Furne One. The second one is by Libiran. He also did Yael's suit, or I mean tuxedo. And the third one is by Pepsi Herrera. So the first gown is by Furne One.
Why Furne One?
Furne is the one who dressed me up at the bench fashion shows. 2 shows. And I feel na yun talaga yung mga milestones sa buhay mo na makapag-catwalk ka in your undies and high heels. So of course he had like really humongous designs and it made me feel confident knowing that he was so sweet to me and everything. Syempre, yung insecurity levels mo tataas ng konti. But to have somebody as great as Furne make you look fabulous there, talagang I feel like I'm a model, supermodel. Kahit di naman.
So how did you start commissioning the dress?
The dress was not really a big deal, but when my mom said, "Kay, your gown has to be really, really good, really, really nice. It will be my gift for you." Then I was like, okay, I can afford that. But when he started asking about the details, I just didn't know what I wanted, except Spanish veil.
Spanish veil. So that was really our starting point in your design.
I really wanted a Spanish veil.
So for those who don't know, Spanish veil is traditional veil from Spain. So it's lined really thick lace all over.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like it. I like hats kasi and headpieces. So I find that one was really gonna make me look beautiful. He sent over 3 sketches. We had a little chat group on our phones and we voted unanimously.
So we just did a little off-white.
Matte Swarovski.
Yeah, and so he just asked what kind of embellishments we wanted.
No pearls.
So we said no pearls.
Because some people find that pearls means tears.
Yeah, but I don't believe that.
I just don't
think
really
pearls
like
are
pearls.
really pretty.
But the matte Swarovski was so shot. I was like, so it's shiny but
not
too
so
shiny because sabi ni
garden
Divine yata
wedding.
na pag garden.
Yeah, because it's so awkward, like it's so bedazzled. Yeah, that's why I think we went with off-white also. Because it was a garden wedding. Because we didn't want it to get too dirty and it's gonna be daytime.
Yeah, you don't want to be dungis or
because it's daytime. With sunlight, parang if you really wear pristine white, it's gonna be like all over the place.
Talaga?
Yeah, parang because it reflects the sunlight.
So that's gown number 1. I find that for artists, you have to give them something specific. Like for me, the Spanish veil, and then give them space to play, to create, so that. And I just don't like the idea of having a gown copy. Diba? Have your own.
Why
it's yours, diba? And
buy na lang off the rack.
Yeah, and you're getting a designer to make it, so they have to make it for you. Okay, gown number 2, Francis Libiran. Now, why Francis Libiran? We had a fashion show at the Shangri-La Hotel, but that particular fashion show that we did with Cinema Karylle,
it was Metro Wear.
Yeah, he was so happy, and then he was like so happy with the way I rapped because I just went kind of nuts. And after that particular fashion show, we sat down and we were like, let's start talking about the wedding. Diba? That's when we started.
Yeah.
And he gave a gift check, and I was like, okay, we can use this for Yael's tuxedo. So I was kind of trying to ask him for a gown.
For a freebie, yeah.
So when he offered, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. So we asked for a gown for the after party, which was technically my birthday party. So midnight onwards, that was my gown. I wore it with flats because of course when you dance, you have to be in your flats.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Givenchy flats. Gown was a pink gown with a slit in the middle.
Yeah. It was really pink or blush. It's more a blush gown with like metallic. It was
white.
Yeah, like
white.
cut out.
Yeah.
So we fitted twice. and it was perfect.
Yeah.
When we met with Francis, we just basically told him what we needed. Like, it was an after-party dress. She wanted to move around in it and still very secure. So whatever he designed, we were all for it. We
And
didn't
something
really
na pag
specify
mapawisan,
anything.
okay lang.
Yeah.
So,
And there was a slit up front so you can really move around.
yeah, and dance.
Dress number 3
by Pepsi Herrera. Pepsi Herrera would dress us up in our SOP days. SOPs. When I was younger, he promised to do a wedding gown for me. And I kind of was jahe to ask him, hey, remember you promised
Yeah.
to do the
Remember
wedding
what you
gown?
promised me? Pay up time.
But you know what? He texted me and he's like, I really love to make a gown for you. And I was like, yeah. Because we were gonna do, di ba nga, a 3-day wedding, which is impossible. But the second day was my birthday. And, you know, as bongga as the wedding was, I just really wanted a picnic. And on my birthday, I got my wish. Because we had a family picnic and I was in chinelas.
With a gown.
With gown. And they were
And
all
Yael was
so
in pambahay.
shocked. They were all so shocked kasi bakit ka naka-gown at bakit bago yung gown mo?
Yeah.
With veil and everything. So
And
we're
Yael was
finally
just in
gonna release the
pambahay.
photos now because we kept it for such a long time. Just waiting for the perfect time to show them off. So, yun, Pepsi was like, what do you want to do? I sabi ko, I just want something that I can sit down on the grass in. Something breezy and bagay na bagay for Angel Field. So anyway, RTW. We used RTW for the kids,
We
the
just
Flower
bought it.
Girls and the Ring Bearer. First we had a old Ring Bearer, but the Coin Bearer Sando, also RTW. You got the ties for the groomsmen.
Yes, I did.
And yeah, and of course
So
the
everyone
ladies,
was matching.
the ladies were dressed by Sharina Sartek. So that's pretty much our fashion thing. Any tips for the ladies out there who have to think about stuff?
Some tips for brides to be: check out different bridal magazines and websites, and cut out things that you like, don't like, just so you have like a clearer view of what you really want for your wedding. Just so you're not like grappling to find what you want. And then also I want you to try on different gowns.
He wants you to.
Yeah, like go around stores, just try on dresses.
Just like randomly, hey, can I try this?
Like even if it's not a wedding gown.
Wear something nice, okay,
it's
so
free
they
to
will
try
make
on
you
a dress.
pansin.
They
Yeah.
won't charge you 500 pesos to try on a dress. Just try so you know what kind of neckline suits you.
Yeah.
If tube, strapless, sweetheart, halter, even the silhouette of the dress, ball gown, the princess cut, mermaid. Just try it all just so you know what works for your body, what works for your style and your
Tassels.
personality, what details you like and don't like. You just, have a checklist so it's easier to decide and to relate to the designers what you want. So that everything ties in together also with theme in your wedding. Like your venue and everything else will tie in together. And another tip, don't lose too much weight. Because if they make something for you and you grow too skinny for it, it's not gonna look great. And usually you look so
Gaunt ba yung word?
Gaunt?
Tsaka baka masungit ka. Kasi sa
Yeah.
dami ng pressure sa wedding. Pag hindi ka pa kumakain, sungit mo na, baka mag-back out yung groom. There are different types of white and you need to know this because I thought there was just white.
There's white, off-white, ecru, eggshell, mother of pearl, silvery white. You want a warmer white, a blushy white.
Ay, ano
There's so many.
yung puti na pinusot sa
Yung puting-puti, siguro pristine white or like, I don't know, white.
Right. So yeah, just be aware that
Yeah.
there are different kinds of white. But nowadays, people are going with colors like pink or blush.
Yeah, Regine Velasquez wore
Red.
red.
Monique
Dita
Vernier.
Vontis wore
I
a
love
navy
Dita.
dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Her
purple
vintage
navy
one,
dress.
yeah.
Gwen Stefani wore a hot pink one, a white
Okay.
ombre hot pink one.
Yeah, so
So times are changing. You don't have to be so traditional.
yeah.
We hope you find the perfect dress, and somehow we hope we help you get there.
Yeah, and of course for the bridesmaids, maids of honor, we hope that you join your girl for their fitting. and just help her feel confident about herself. Para naman, whatever she wears, she'll just feel great. Kasi sometimes you kind of like feel a bit, do I look good? You're second guessing yourself. Yeah, it's fitting.
At the end of the day, it's not about the dress, it's about the wear, it's about the bride, it's about you.
Yeah. So that's it for Mrs. Y. I hope you enjoyed the Fashion is My Passion episode. Bye!